Well, hello everybody. It's been about a year and a half since I've done this. Not giving an overview, but a review on a knife. Long overdue on this one, I might add. Long overdue. And this is my Forester2 from XXX. See if I can't get the logo. And I apologize for any background noise. It's a little windy. I found a little corner of my yard here that I can do this in, but my daughter's outside playing with her friends on the other side, so you may hear a little bit of that, but that's alright, eh? So really happy with this knife. I've had it for almost a year now, I think. Time certainly flies. And it's a really good knife, very comfortable for my hands, very comfortable. And I have medium meaty pads. So it's it's a good fit for my hand. Now we're looking at in this case, handle material is bird's eye maple, absolutely gorgeous. Fit and finish is just awesome. Got hollow tubes on either end. I got a bow drill divot on mine. Scandivex, I call it a Scandivex. 3/16. Put a patina, forced a patina on mine. Although it's half natural, half forced at this point. We're looking at L6 steel. A little quick pause there. Sorry, folks. My daughter called me. So, L6 steel. I had no experience with this steel prior to getting this knife. I had a knife in it before, so briefly that I didn't really get a chance to work with it. Before I gifted it to a friend, he was far more in love with the knife than I was at the time, so that went out the door to him. But I've been working with this now for almost a year, as I said, and I'm really impressed with this steel. Of course, we're talking about edge retention, and when you're talking about edge retention, there's really kind of two pieces to that pie, or two halves, as it were, and it's of course the steel you're using, but I mean, at least in my experience, more importantly is the heat treat. So, a really good heat treat coming out of XXX knives on all their knives that I have, which is what, 4? I think I have 4 knives from them, and I'm just really impressed. I was doing a bit of batoning earlier through some oak, busting it down into some smaller pieces, and taking this piece off of, where the other piece is, I don't know. I'll do some batoning in a later video, probably in the next couple days, going through this knot here, I think it was, and it's, granted it's here, but it's still a substantial knot, and it probably took me some pretty forceful blows to punch through that, in the range of 4, 5, or 6, I think. I wasn't counting, but I believe that's about what it was. And the edge retention is really good. I haven't tested it on my arm per se. Yeah, we're still shaving sharp. Not hair popping, hair shaving. But it had also, I think I used it just the other day and hadn't stropped it in between too, so to still be shaving at all after, like I said, batoning through a bunch of knots and through smoke and through some cedar, to me that's a really good sign. So really happy with these knives, and the service from XXX too, guys, is phenomenal. It really is. And I am not, by any means, a feather sticker. I'll test an edge using feather sticks, do reviews, feather sticking, that type of thing. But other than that, so I'm sure people with better technique and just more hands-on time. I don't feather stick for as far as making fires, so that's just an opportunity where I don't get to feather stick all that often. I'll do initial edge testing and stuff, and edge retention testing using it, because it's good for a test. Got some various size curls there, if you can make those out. I can manage to hold them in the camera where you can see them. And that's on dried maple, so that's a good hardwood right there. And like I said, you could see I was already playing around with it earlier before I thought to actually turn the camera on. And of course, softwood, it's going to be even easier. And this is no pressure at all. This is just letting the blade do the work. I can certainly hitting a knot on the end there, so we'll flip that over. So take a look at that there, alright. And then like I said, just very, very easy to take gouges. That's cedar. What do we do here? Okay, take a look at this piece right here. I want to cut this way. So take a look at this piece of maple, which I said is very, very dry. So to be able to bite like that with a 3/16 blade on very dry maple is pretty damn good. Like, I mean, really dry. Keep my sheath out of the muck. So, you know, does a really good job. Notching. Oops, trying to keep it on the stump stable, as it were. There we go. Once again, that's dry maple, so a softwood is of course going to be even easier for this thing. There, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, nice and quick on that one. Like I said, I was busting up some oak that we have. A big chunk right here. I was busting off the end of it, getting some smaller pieces. Also very dry. Dry piece of oak, and it just processes it really well. I mean, there's nothing, I don't have much in the way of negativity to say anything about this knife. It chokes up really nice, just with that extra indentation. I was worried about that because I like a little bit more meat in this part of my handle, but it's actually really good. It's really comfortable. Like I said, the edge retention's crazy. Really, really good on this steel, on this on the heat treat these guys are putting on it. Sheath, awesome, awesome sheath. I mean, for a knife maker, pardon that, my cell phone. For a knife maker, I don't know that he's a leather worker. I don't have that kind of knowledge about Derek and the team over there. But really good quality. Riveted around the side, good welt on it, great coloration. Got a fire steel loop on this one. Retention's really good. Dangler with a belt. And what are these going for now? Like $179 Canadian. So what's that? $1.40-ish, $1.30-ish, depending on how the dollar is for the American folks out there. Really good sheath. Really happy with the sheath on this. And it's just an all-around awesome knife. Like I said, Derek is let's get you up there. Derek is absolutely phenomenal to deal with. Trying out a new monopod too, so camera's going to be a little rough. Camera work's going to be a little rough, but just phenomenal to deal with. You know, I had no issues with anything in regards to dealing with Triple X, and I just, you know, I can't say enough. I absolutely love it. When I find a knife and a knife maker that I like, I stick to it, and I've, you know, I'm really proud of the fact that Triple X is Canadian, because they do a really, really bang-up job. And I'll pop out some videos with some batoning following this one fairly soon. But I just wanted to get some of my thoughts out on this. Like I said, really impressed with the L6 edge retention, handle material is really good. A lot of reclaimed woods from what I've heard. I'm going to look into that a little bit more, but I think a lot of the woods they use are reclaimed, which I like. I like to hear that. And there's usually a little bit more something to a reclaimed wood for me. I like that added touch, I guess is the word for it. So go check them out. You won't regret picking up a XXX knife. I've got a few more reviews coming. I have a custom, which I'll give you a quick peek at, which is really awesome. I'm absolutely loving it. My favorite knife from them. Really, really wicked knife. I've got a Canadian Bushman that I'm going to do a review on, as well as a neck knife that they do, the Sable Necker, which was a gift from Bushcraft Northeast. Treasured item right there. So you can look forward to seeing those in the coming weeks. Hopefully I'll be able to get all my reviewing on them done in the next 5-6 days or so. Now that some good weather's here and you know, work and all those types of things are allowing me to do some filming. So hope you've enjoyed this this little review, and you'll be seeing some more on the Forester2, as well as the other knives that I have from XXX. Thanks very much, guys, for stopping by, and be well.